Can y'all hear me? Beautiful. All right. How's everybody doing? It's nice and warm out today. I love seeing people's faces in shorts. This is nice. We're going to go ahead and get started with the fourth meeting of the 2021-2022 Undergraduate Student Senate at Virginia Tech. It is March 15th, 2022. All righty. On today's order of business, we have a call to order, adoption of agenda. Oh, sorry. Yes. Is there, wait, oh, sorry. My bad. Still trying to figure this out. Okay. On today's order of business, we have call to order, the adoption of agenda, adoption of previous minutes, guest speaker, old business, new business, cabinet reports, USS director reports, university governance reports, advisor reports, public forum, and adjournment. Is there a motion on the floor at this time to adopt the agenda? Did I do that right? Yes. Yeah. Motion. All right. Could you say? Wait. Hold up. What's your name? Jalen Hill. All right. Is there a second? Got him. All right. Any opposition? Oh, they are.
Yeah, now is an example of a time where somebody could just raise their hand and get a point of order.
Period. Someone call me out. Yes.
Point of order, I would like to make an amendment to the agenda.
Okay, there is a motion on the floor.
For efficiency, like you can just say the motion all at one time.
I make a motion to add the adoption or add the induction of the new senators to new business.
Is there a second? Is there any opposition? All right, seeing none, it's going to be added to new business. Do I go through it again?
No.
Cool, beautiful. Okay, now with the induction of senators under new business, is there a motion on the floor at this time? Yeah? Thank you. Is there a second? Got you. Okay. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Moving down to the adoption of previous minutes. The previous minutes were sent out ahead of time, so they will not be read aloud. Are there any questions? Seeing none, we're going to move along. We do not have a guest speaker. We don't have any old business, and we are at new business. So if the senators who need to be inducted, you guys want to come on up? Alrighty, you guys can like stand right here, let the spotlights hit ya. Alright, let me find the oath real quick. Alrighty. Oh, that's not it. Right now? I thought it was after. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, we're gonna vote on adding these members in. Is there any opposition? Oh, no. Do I have a motion, right?
First, I think they should introduce themselves.
Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, you should maybe know their names.
And then after that, yeah, you can take a motion to enter voting procedure since it's going to vote on it.
Okay, cool, yeah. All right, y'all take the floor.
I'll go first. Hi, I'm TJ Cutton. I'm a junior architecture major. Anything else I need to say? That good?
Fun fact about you?
Well, I was born in Hawaii, and that's pretty fun.
Hi, my name is Shatnaz. I'm majoring in HLP. I'm a freshman. I'm on a pre-med track, and I'm from Nova. But fun fact, I lived in Saudi Arabia for 13 years, but I'm originally Palestinian, and I speak dual languages. Okay, hi, I'm Grace. I'm a political science major on a pre-law track. I'm also from Nova. My fun fact, I don't know if I can say this, but I have a lip tattoo that says Grace.
Yeah, all righty. All righty, I love it. On that note, I love it. I love it. Alrighty. On that note, are we going to enter into voting procedure, or is there a motion to do that? A motion to enter voting procedure? Is there a second? Beautiful. All right. All right, cool. With that being said, we vote and then I induct them and then we. Okay, yes. So, let me find this. All those in favor of inducting the new senators, raise your hand. All right. All those opposed or nay? Cool. Any abstentions? The word is so hard. All right. Sounds good. Hit the. With 34 yeas, 0 nays, and 0 abstentions, they are inducted. Yay! All right. Now y'all stay up here. Thank you for bearing with me. We are gonna go over an oath. Alrighty. So, put the hand right. Where is it? Hand. Right. That's what it is. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Brain's on a lot of different. 12 miles an hour everywhere. All right. Right up. All right. I state your name.
I, Terrence Garden,
Do solemnly swear that I will support, uplift, and enhance
do solemnly swear that I will support, uplift, and enhance
the well-being of the undergraduate student body at Virginia Tech,
the well-being of the undergraduate student body at Virginia Tech,
and affirm that I shall faithfully execute
and affirm that I shall faithfully execute
the duties and responsibilities
the duties and responsibilities
entrusted to me by the virtue of my office.
entrusted to me by the virtue of my office.
I will uphold the Constitution and bylaws
I will uphold the Constitution and bylaws
of the Undergraduate Student Senate.
of the Undergraduate Student Senate.
I will do my best to make my training,
I will do the best to make my training,
example, leadership, and influence
example, leadership, and influence
count strongly towards the betterment
count strongly towards the betterment
of the undergraduate student experience at Virginia Tech.
of the undergraduate student experience at Virginia Tech.
As a representative and advocate,
As a representative and advocate,
I vow to champion the voice of the undergraduate student body.
I vow to champion the voice of the undergraduate student body.
I take this obligation freely,
I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
I will faithfully conduct
I will faithfully conduct
the duties of the office of which I am about to enter.
the duties of the office for which I'm about to enter.
Woo! Yeah, you guys are good. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Okie dokie. All right, we got that. All right. So we're gonna move on to cabinet reports. Yes. Okay, cool. Ainsley is not here, so I'm going to be doing hers, so just giving you guys a little heads up with it. So for myself, I really wanted to have a conversation with you guys about the resolutions that you guys, that we send out, that Ariana talks about, and the importance of them. I know that it is dense reading and that it can be a lot sometimes, but it is super important that you look over it and try to understand it to the best of your ability. If you have questions, you can reach out to us and we can try to either put you in contact with somebody that knows more about it, or we can help explain it. But essentially, by you putting a comment on it, by you raising a question, by you talking about it and reading it and sending something to either Meredith, myself, or Ariana, you are allowing your voice to be directly seen by the Senate, which it is proposed. So for example, if you know, we're talking about one of the resolutions is the UC Constitution, and if you read through it, it's 108 pages, but if you read through it and you make some comments on some things and you have some questions, or you know, you think that you could make something better, and you write a comment, we send that, and every person within UC has the opportunity to read your comments. So it's not only affecting just within us, just within cabinet, but every single, faculty and staff who is on the Senate administration, UC, UC members, all of those things are there for them, and so I want to just really stress the importance of it. I know it's dense reading and stuff, but I felt like we didn't really go over that and what purpose they serve, so I just wanted to throw that out there. Another thing, kind of cool, so fun fact about me, my dad is the Secretary of Agriculture for the state of Virginia, and he is going to be here tomorrow to speak to whoever wants to come out. It's going to be, what room? Meredith has a room. It's from 6 to 7:30. He used to be a motivational speaker. He was a national officer for FFA. He worked under the Trump administration, and he worked as the Commissioner of Agriculture. He's done a lot of different things, but one of the things that he does really well is motivational speaking and talking about leadership. So if you guys want to meet him, he's a nice guy, I guess. He's a big old teddy bear. I love him, but he's coming tomorrow. So yeah, if you want more information on that, just let one of us know. And
It's room 232 in Squires. So
232, 6 to 7:30. Good times, good times. Alrighty. Oh. Am I controlling it? No. All right, sounds good. All right, this is for Ainsley. Issues and Policy has finalized the Transfer Student Experience Survey, which will be disseminated to undergraduate transfer students via the Transfer Student LLC and the Office of Transfer Student Initiatives. Issues and Policy senators will be participating in the meeting early next week to discuss the Math Emporium with members of administration. Go, you guys. Our next town hall will be focused on mental health and wellness. It is being held on March 24th from 6:30 to 9 in the GLC auditorium. Please plan to share this information on social media as soon as we release the graphic, and plan to come support USS and the Special Programs Committee at this event. From what I've heard of Ainsley and John talking about this will be a really, really, really great opportunity to talk about mental health and what tech is doing, and to raise questions, comments, concerns that can be forwarded to Cook. So yes, that'll be coming up. And then please take advantage of the community wellness and bonding opportunities that Membership Development works so hard to plan and host. All right, that's it for me now.
Hello, can you guys hear me? Perfect. My name is Ariana Guevara, as it says right there, but I go by Ari, so feel free to call me Ari, because when people say my full name, I feel like I'm in trouble. It might be because I'm part of the Lionx community, and that's how our parents, that's how they would let us know if they were in trouble, so just go by Ari. So, updates with him. So as the VP of Shared Governance, I am the chair of what it's currently known as CSA, which is Commission on Student Affairs. We meet Thursdays at 3:30 to 5 p.m. It's only one Thursday per month. This upcoming Thursday, which is the 17th, we'll be having our meeting. Just to let you know, in the last meeting, we had the first reading of the USS documents, governing documents. It went through the first reading. It was sent out to all the other senates for any comments, suggestions, anything they wanted to, or had questions about within those governing documents. And the Graduate Professional Student Senate reviewed the CSA and voted as a general body to endorse the resolution. And they just wanted us to know that we've been doing a great job within what the Undergraduate Student Senate has been doing so far. The Faculty Senate decided to waive the right to comment on the governing documents, and Staff Senate had a couple comments that it will be reviewed and changed. They're just a little errors on the spelling, no biggie. But yeah, and then on this upcoming Thursday, we'll have the second reading of the governing documents. They'll be voted on, and then eventually will be presented to University Council, hopefully Monday, right? Hopefully, fingers crossed. That's the goal, that's the dream. And then we'll be going over 4 resolutions that are being brought up by GPSS, the Graduate Professional Student Senate. I mentioned these 4 resolutions at our previous meetings. One of them is Sanctuary Campus, co-counseling, and funds for international students. And the last one, give me 1 second because I really want to give you all the names of them. I will email you guys if you guys really want to know the name. I just cannot find it on my computer right now. I've named 3 already. I'm forgetting 1.
So we've already gone over?
No, we have not. But I'll go over it in our next meeting, and I'll just let you guys know how the first reading went. And of course, it will be passed here, since we are one of the senates, for any questions, comments, and just for general review. So I will, like Caroline mentioned before, really emphasize that you guys read all those resolutions that are being brought up, because it is, if you guys want something to be changed within, that's the opportunity. If you guys have a question and would like to get them answered, then that is the only opportunity y'all have. So please take that seriously, because you are here as senators to give input in any resolutions that may go through campus. That's it for my update. Yes, Martin? Yeah, so the meeting for CSA is Thursdays from 3:30 to 5 p.m. The next meeting is this Thursday. If you are a member with my UCSL reps right here, our members, they attend. And of course, like any other members within the university, such as James or Jawan. And then I'll report back the next meeting of anything that was said there. You guys can also read the minutes, they're posted. So if you guys just want to see what we talked about, like what anything has been said, feel free to read those minutes, yes.
But yeah, and just to provide an update on the location, I checked, it's in GLC meeting room B.
Correct, yeah. And I believe Erica will send a reminder.
Yep.
Yes, that's the word. Any other questions, comments, or concerns before I go? Okay, good. I'll see my constituents there on Thursday. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Emma. I'm the VP of Equity and Inclusion. I only have a few updates. So the first one is that I have a committee, and there's an interest form out for it right now, and it's open until Sunday. I have a lot of work that I'm doing, and I haven't had a committee so far, but we have really cool work that we're doing. And if you're interested, you should check it out. The QR code was up, but we can put it back up at the end. But it's also in the Slack, and I just sent out an email about it too, so it's everywhere. So you should be able to find it, but if not, you can email me. How that would work is you're just going to be taken off your current committee if you are in a current committee, and then you're going to be added to mine, and we'll meet every other Tuesday with all the committee meetings. What I'm primarily working on is just work with UCSO senators and other like smaller projects here and there. If you are a UCSO senator, please reach out to me if we haven't met already. I know that there's been a lot of turnover with the UCSO senators, and so if you are a UCSO senator and you haven't met with me, I'd love to meet with you. I will also be sending out another email to remind that. And then the last thing is that if you're just a senator in general and you just have questions about inclusion, equity, diversity, belonging, whatever, or if you have legislation that pertains to that, which if you have legislation, it likely does pertain to that in some capacity, please reach out to me. I have a lot of resources, and I'd just love to talk with you all. Cool, my email's right there. Thank you.
I found the name of the fourth resolution of the GPSS is the summer resource resolution. So feel free to, they're on their webpage. So yeah.
One last thing is that please look in the Slack for the USS Diversity Google form. And if you are a senator, you need to respond to that so we have the data. Thank you.
Hey everybody. Oh my gosh, why is this so low? So my name's Sarah Weinkoop. I'm obviously the vice president for finance. So we had some expenses that were a little more costly since we last met. So we had Hokie Day, so we had some personal reimbursements for dinner for Hokie Day. We also had some Hokie Effect programming stuff like shirts and from our tailgate that we had for the women's basketball game. We also had some legislative expenses, which was the most costly thing at $5,336.38, and that is a new voting software that we got so that you guys can vote, and attendance will be a lot easier, so when we pass pieces of legislation, it'll just, instead of raising your hands, it's just very boop and to the point. Another thing, more I guess administrative from me, is we just created a new position, director position. It's called the Director of Finance. The title is pending, but basically expect more info on that soon and a form to come out. So if you're interested, contact me, come to my office hours, create an appointment, Slack me, whatever. But yeah, that's it for me.
Hi, everyone. I'm Paulo. I'm the Vice President and undergrad rep to the Board of Visitors. The Board of Visitors is the highest governing body of the university, and they only meet 4 times a year. Right now is kind of an exciting time because the 3rd of 4 meetings is coming up, and it is the only one that allows for public comment. So you can speak directly to the board, specifically about tuition and fees, which is obviously a very important topic to all of us. If you have strong feelings, you think we're being charged too much to go here, which I think we are, then you can tell that directly to the board. I sent kind of the links for that in Slack, but essentially that public comment session is happening before the board meeting. It's happening next Tuesday, in exactly 1 week. If you want to speak directly to them face-to-face, the registration for that closes tonight at midnight, but you can also send written comments up until the end of the month. So also, if you don't get time to register tonight, you can just show up, and if there's time at the end, they will put you in so you can speak to them. I think it's a really exciting opportunity to speak directly to them. They hear enough from me, so it'd be great to hear from some new people, new faces, and new students. They loved hearing from students, and they really take the input into consideration. So tuition fee listening session happening next week, and then the board meeting is happening early April. So I encourage you all to come to that as well. It's open to the public. You can't speak there, but you can just watch and sit. It's some parts of it are exciting, not all of it. But yeah, I encourage you all to come. Thank you.
Hi everyone. I'm Meredith O'Connor. That's my beautiful face. Those are not my beautiful dogs. I'm the Vice President for Administration. Some of you I've met, some of you I haven't met. It's nice to see all your faces though. Yay. Or some of your faces, but you know, that's not the point. The point is my report. So I am working on building a better system for office hours and what that looks like as far as the accessibility to you all. I think right now it's a little too complicated, and I want to make sure that the things that I'm doing specifically to help the organization run are actually helping, because if they're not, then my job is literally redundant and I should just go home. So if you have any thoughts about what that should look like, let me know. That's all I really have to say. You'll get more information when we come up with the process. I'm going to work with my committee and stuff like that, but just to put that on your radar. The next thing is about just the office in general. When I got back from break, the office was just a little disheveled, I guess you would describe it as. And since that is a place that you can see in even when you're not in the office, or, you know, we want to make sure that that place looks clean and that we're clean and making sure we're like taking care of our stuff. Not saying that this
is like, it's not out of hand. I just want to nip it in the bud before it gets there. So just make sure that when, you know, you're in the office, you're taking care of it, you're putting things back the way they are, and that kind of stuff. It sounded really aggressive, I'm sorry. The other thing is parliamentary procedure is now on your name tags. So if there's any confusion about how to use that, go to those. If you still have questions, I probably can't answer them because it's a weird thing, but I'll find someone who can answer them for you. But it's on the back of your name tags, so take the time to look at that before you guys leave, if you would like. You don't have to. The other thing is, I know the meetings in the past have not started at 6:30, but the goal moving forward is that that's going to happen right at 6:30, because, you know, we run into issues of, like, having too much time. We just want to make sure that it's happening, so please, if possible, arrive at least, like, I'm going to say 2 to 5 minutes early. 2 to 5. I'm going to say 6:28, because we want to make sure that we all can go home early, because that is the dream. Unless you have, okay, wait, the only exception to that is if you have, like, class or something. I'm not going to be like, leave your class early to come here, because as they always tell us, we are students first. That hits home. So just, you know, come when you can. Please arrive early. If you can't make it early, let me know. Like, communication is key here, so just let me know, period. The other thing is, too, to help with Elizabeth when she's taking the minutes, if you don't mind, this is totally optional, but if you don't mind standing in addition to saying your name, or even just saying your name, because we want her to be able to recognize you guys and see your beautiful faces and see all the beautiful things that you have to say. So if you want to stand to be like, it's me, I'm the one, you can do that. Feel free. Yeah.
Yell, I'm partially deaf. Not really, like, not quite clinically, but I literally cannot hear, so please yell. Soft spoken, I literally can't hear you.
There you go. You heard it here first, folks. The other thing, I sent out an email on Sunday, which I get it was spring break, people's flights got canceled. It was a whole thing, I understand. But one of my goals within USS is accessibility and approachability, which are our core values too, so it kind of works out. But I sent out a form and stuff about signing up to talk with different organizations on campus as a way just to let them know who we are. It doesn't have to be anything deep. The instructions are on there, so if you guys would please, like, sign up and start doing that kind of stuff. It's very easy. I actually have a meeting with Uncut Blacksburg on Friday, just so you know how easy it was. It literally took 2 seconds, and I get to meet with them. So if you want to do that. Also, we have an organization. We have a group sign up for the big event. And so if you all are interested in doing the big event, but you don't want to be, like, by yourself and you don't know who to sign up with, I also sent that link in the Slack. So sign up to do that, because we want to give back to the community that gives back to us. And that was really long-winded, and I'm sorry, and I'm done. Thank you. I want to say 10 to 2, but
I think someone from the big event.
big event, you're here, stand. Stand to be recognized. There we go.
Alrighty. So we are going to go ahead and move on to director reports, but really quick, I know that I had talked about UC earlier in regard to the first readings and stuff, and I just want to explain to you what UC is. It's University Council. It's like the final council that all resolutions go to before it reaches the Board of Visitors. If you have any questions about UC, you can reach out to myself, Ainsley, Alex Pomeroy, Adian, I don't know if any of you know him, Arian Maybach, and Mohammed Hussein. And then also Ari and Paulo are on it, but they are not voting members, right? You are? Okay, Paulo's not, but they know about it. So, all right. Directors, your time to shine.
Let me look this up. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of long. All right, what's up? Senator Ventura. I'm also the chair of the Membership Development Committee. Just want to say thank you for coming to all our stuff. It's been fun, especially bingo. I don't know if you all have seen the hat, but the hat is a really cool thing we've started this year. And just some upcoming events for y'all. So this Friday, March 18th, we're hosting a financial literacy workshop in Brush Mountain A from 3 to 4 p.m. I know financial literacy sounds boring, but this is geared more towards your life as a senator. So this will be like budgeting and how you should use funds for your constituency. And then next we have, I spelled Thursday wrong, I'm sorry. All right, so Thursday, March 24th, we will have a social hour in Squires 314 from 5 to 6 p.m. It'll be journaling and mood boards. Please bring a notebook, laptop, or anything else. It's just self-reflection. It's nothing too complicated. Just spend some time with other senators. Okay, sorry. Jumble of words. April 11th is the last one I have, so it's an advocacy workshop. It's probably our most important one. It's going to be servant leadership, which is, you know, everything we do, and how to reach out to your constituents. You'll get Google Calendar invites, Slack messages, all that stuff. And we're still collecting feedback on all this stuff, so look, if you don't like anything that I just said, please let us know so we can do things that you like. I would really like to do things that you like. What's up?
Is there a way that you could send out a form for like times that work for?
There was, and no one filled it out. I'm not calling you out, I'm just saying in general, guys, we're trying for you. We're trying for you, and we need to be accountable in this sense.
I mean, now that like 3 different classes of senators have been inducted, I think that like you'll see something different in regards to people who will fill it out. And so with like bingo, for example, like I know a lot of people had classes, had things that like were coming up, and so I think that like for Ben specifically, like having something like that with like all the new people who have also been inducted.
I can send it again, we will try again, but please fill it out. 5 to 6 was the largest block of time we got. It seems like everyone's blocked out their Tuesdays because of Senate anyway, so that's why we've been doing 5 to 6 on Tuesdays. Do you have anything?
Can I request that all like important forms that people want to be filled out be sent over Slack and also over email? Because I don't see Slack messages often. Like I try to check them, but oftentimes they get buried and I don't respond to them.
They are for the most part. We can make sure that happens, but they are for the most part.
I will say too, in addition, all of you should be added to a USS Senate Drive. And then there's like, not the actual forms, so like you can see people's responses, but there's a folder in there that says forms, and on that it has, in it has a Google Doc with all the forms that have been sent out. But moving forward, I guess we'll send them both out in email and in Slack. But for the ones that have already been sent out, unless like major changes happen to them, they are in the Google Drive.
Yeah, but now with the new system of Google Invites, you'll get pinged like a week before and then also like before the event. So it's a lot better now than it was. It's not just Slack. Google Invites helps a lot. Anything else? What's up?
So just to clarify, what it sounds like is like the main part where we define everything is on the Google Drive, you're saying?
Yes, like minutes, well, we don't have to go through it, but the Google Drive has like the minutes, the agenda, so if you can't find that stuff in your email, and most likely it's something that you probably want to see again, it is in the drive, just as like a reference of that it exists. And you should all be added on. If you're not, let me know, because I'll add you to it, obviously, so.
All right, so y'all good? Cool, so we'll send it out again. Fill it out sooner rather than later. I know we all have stuff to do. Our emails get bogged, but just fill that out. We'll send it out again. And hopefully we can end the year strong with this membership development stuff.
Hi, everybody. I'm filling in for John because he's not here today. But basically, just need to let everybody know what Caroline already said. The town hall is coming up on March 24th. And the thing about the town hall that's unique is that we are talking about mental health and well-being care, but we are asking about 5 senators to volunteer. So if you want to like be on the panel or like talk, please come and talk to me after the meeting. We want you guys to like speak to the student body, but also communicate back to Cook. So this is like a leadership opportunity too for you guys. And you guys do need to show up, so I know special programs is not membership and development, but we are talking about you guys needing to come to at least one town hall in the semester, so please try to come, because this is like something that we put time and effort into. Lastly, please sign up for Big Event. Membership and development did create a team for that, so please sign up for that. Yeah.
Oh, Neha ready. For senators unable to meet
I would have to ask John about that, but I don't think, like, we just should try to show up, but if not, just tell John. I think that'll be okay. Does anybody else have any questions?
Hello. I don't have a lot to report to you guys because everything we're doing right now is confidential with the designs, but our WVU design has been finalized and I really like it, so get excited. And the other two designs are currently being worked on with our design teams. So we have some good ideas in the works, and once they do get designed, we'll probably send out a form to have you guys just give feedback so that way our designs in the future really reflect things the student body likes and would wear. The only other thing is congrats to our basketball teams doing a really good job. You can show support for them and Hokie Effect, which also supports USS, by buying a Hokie Effect shirt in the bookstore. They are $17.95 and proceeds fund student athlete scholarships, so you are funding the guys who are playing. USS and the Student Emergency Fund. I just said that. So you're really giving back to all aspects of the student body, and if you never got a football shirt, they're probably as cheap as they're ever going to get. They are officially $5. And soon, the basketball will also go on sale. So just get excited for cheap shirts.
Oh, but we do. We have 2 university governance reports. Ariana will share.
Hello, just give me 1 second. Hello, I'm back. Do you all miss me? Thank you. So the CUSP 2021-2022G and 2021-2022H resolution, which are titled Resolution to Approve New Major Real Estate Finance and Bachelor of Science in Business in Finance, pretty long title. We have, because there were no comments, we are going to waive the right to comment on this because the last day to comment was March 14th, and neither Caroline, I, or Ainsley received any comments from you all. So we're waiving the rights for those. Then don't forget that there's still some resolutions out that were sent by Meredith that if you guys want to review them and make comments, please send them out to Caroline, Ainsley, and I. And then we will get those comments known to those senates or commissions. And then we have 2 new ones coming up, which is the UC Constitution. Caroline mentioned it before. So it's the University Council Resolution UC 2021-2022A, which is the resolution to revise the system of shared governance at Virginia Tech and approve the new University Council Constitution and bylaws. It is a pretty lengthy one. I'm not going to lie. It's 81 pages. Yeah. But, you know, it can be a fun sit out on this nice weather that we're having this whole week. I'm not joking. But, you know, Carolyn and I did that today while we were having lunch, so it's definitely doable. I will definitely recommend that because in my affect your future roles within the university or any admin faculty that you may know. So please review them and make comments about them before March 20th. Once again, before March 20th, please report any comments to Caroline, Ainsley, and I. And then lastly is the UC resolution to rename the College of Architecture and Urban Studies. Any questions, comments, concerns about that can also be directed to the 3 people that I've mentioned plenty of times. And that will also be March 20th. So please do so. Yeah. Any questions? Perfect. Thank you.
All right, and to send a comment, like literally all you have to do is just email one of us what you want to say. All right, advisors? Yeah.
All right, good evening, everyone. I hope everybody had a great day and a fantastic spring break last week. Just a few things. First, so senators, I want to encourage you all to start reaching out to your constituents. And some of you are doing the things already. This is a little helpful push, like now is the time to start doing the things. A lot of you, I've talked with Ainsley, and like y'all are working on pieces of legislation. Just a quick reminder to always reach out to your constituents when thinking about the pieces of legislation. Like, we are in the seats, but we are a representative body, so we have to go out and ask those questions. Which brings me to my next point. Senators, I'm going to be sending you all an email the end of next week regarding some blocks of time that I'm going to have set aside in my calendar. And I will be in the USS office if you want to stop by and have conversations about any pieces of legislation that you're working on. I can answer any general questions about USS and things like that. I recognize I have not been as intentional with you all, and I don't even know all of your names and lovely faces. So I want to be able to do that and create connections with you all, but also be able to remove barriers and provide access for you for the pieces of legislation that you're working on. And then lastly, I have a quote because I always do. This one says, "Your spark can become a flame and change everything." I felt like it was super timely because, you know, we're getting back from spring break. We're kind of in the lull of things. If you're graduating, you're like, "Merp, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm just here so I don't get fined." But remember, there's always work to be done. And even after your time at Virginia Tech, you can still contribute to Virginia Tech. All right, cool, great. Have a great rest of your week. And you know where to find me. My email is on there. If you need me, just reach out.
There is a office request, or a request for office, I'm gonna take a minute, and I'm gonna pause, and I'm gonna come back.
Request for office access.
That's it, request for office access, Excel sheet. Where, do they have access to that? Yeah, you do. If you don't have access to the office, and you want it, and you should want it, because there's some cool things in the office, just, you need to fill it out by, I'm gonna put a label on it right now, Sunday. Please put your name on it by Sunday, so that way Jawan can submit the ticket, and that way you can get access to the office if you don't already have it already. That wasn't me hitting the gavel, for the record. I'm not Caroline. Anyway, goodbye.
You got any? All right. Sounds good. Okay, so we are going to move on to public forum. Now, one of the things that I forgot to mention last time is that we're going to do around 2 minutes for each person. So just keep that in mind in regard to moving forward. And then if you have anything else to say afterwards, I would just, or say more than the 2 minutes, I would just stay after and talk with people if they have questions and stuff. So anybody that would like to come up, you're more than welcome to.
Make a long.
Yeah, you were right. That's fine.
Yeah. Hey y'all, I'm Elizabeth. Just wanted to come and say that we will have a guest speaker next Senate meeting. He's going to talk about textbook initiatives, and basically what the university library is going to do is they kind of want to have our opinion and our help with kind of making free textbooks for campus, because a lot of the online textbooks are not reusable. You pay like $70 to use it for 3 months. Some students try to muddle through classes and don't even have a textbook, which is kind of detrimental to their grades. So he's going to come and share a big spiel if you have questions, I can't answer them. I'm just gonna be honest with you. He can answer your questions. Because we had the university library meeting yesterday and I forgot to take notes. I can take minutes for this, but forgot to take notes for that. So, just wanna let you know.
Howdy, y'all. So most of y'all know me, but if you don't, I'm Jimmy, Jimmy Haggerty. I'm senator for Pamplin. First, I want to echo something Elizabeth said when you're talking, first and last name, but it's kind of helpful to pause between them. I'm going to leave it at that. Next, I wanted to plug what was mentioned by Mallory's committee, the event this Friday, the workshop. So Hokie Financial Wellness is a really important and relatively new organization on campus that strives to provide free financial advisory services to students. So giving y'all information on things from budgeting to student loans to credit. I know these are a lot of questions a lot of us have. So I wanted just to let y'all know what that organization is. I don't know off the top of my head which workshop they're gonna be administering on Friday. It's probably budgeting. Either way, it's really important and you should be there because the organization ties budgeting to credit to student loans. I know most of us in this room have student loans, most of us in this room should or need a budget, and everybody needs to learn what credit is at some point. So this organization, again, is just very helpful, and I wanted to plug it to make sure that everybody is in attendance, because it, again, really important information. So thank you guys. I want to say that it's on my calendar, 3 to 4, and it is in room Brush Mountain A, which is like right around the corner. Upstairs, like around the corner. Any more questions? Cool. Just one more note. They take like personal financial appointments and they're free. And you can schedule as many of them as you want. You're not going to have many times in your life where you have the ability to sit down with a free financial advisor and ask them as many questions as you want. Correct. Just saying. So get a great start. All right, thank y'all. Have a great night.
All right, anybody else? Cool. So we have a mascot. USS has a mascot. It's called Archie.
Yes. Can you guys hear me? I'm sorry. This might sound a little selfish, but I got a puppy 3 weeks ago. His name is Archie. Are you okay? If you guys can please follow him on Instagram. The handle is Archie_G_Doodle. I'm trying to make him the USS mascot with the help of Caroline and Paulo.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe we can pass something to make him. But anyhow, please follow him. You have a question about Archie?
That's what
I would love. If you want to see pictures of Archie after the meeting, please reach out to me. I will more than gladly show pictures and videos.
It's a meet and greet. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Ariana, for that lovely announcement. Last thing for you guys that I kind of forgot about that I'll just say here is that tomorrow the SVCC working group is going to meet with President Sands to go over the progress that we have made and where we plan to go for in the future. So if you have been wondering about like what the SVCC working group has been working on and what we're headed towards, all of that stuff will be public, I think, either by the end of this week or the beginning of next, just that way you guys are in the loop. All right, so next is adjournment. We had the call to order, adoption of agenda, adoption of previous minutes. Wait, do I have to motion to adjourn? No? Okay, cool, yeah. Old business, new business, cabinet reports, USS director reports, university governance reports, advisor reports, and public forum. We are now at adjournment. Is there a motion on the floor at this time? Is there a second? Yeah? Cool. Any opposition? All right, seeing none, we're adjourned.
Real quick, because I forgot to mention this in my report because that's who I am. I'll be out at a conference next week. I only say that because I know that I typically make myself accessible to you. I will not be here next week. So if you need me, please email me